Hi, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another reading. This reading is another subscriber request. This is going to be, I want to say it's a part 2 of the Bad Dolly reading that I did a few days ago from the reality TV cast member of Baddies Africa from Zeus Network. All right, so this is going to be a part 2 to Bad Dolly's reading. So this particular question, it's very direct and to the point. So I am going to use the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck for this reading. Okay. And if you guys have stumbled upon this video, make sure you guys like this video, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content like this. Okay. All right. So the question is, what will Bad Dolly's role be in the Baddies Africa edition? Okay. So let's see. So Baddies Africa, I'm assuming that's being filmed now. So let's see what her role is going to be on the show. Okay. So what would Bad Dolly's role be on Baddies Africa? This is going to be a quick mini read. It's just one question. So to the subscriber that requested this, if you see this, thank you so much for your suggestions. And let me know if this answers your question. Okay. All right, so Bad Dolly, Baddies Africa. What will her role be on the show? Hold on, y'all. What will Bad Dolly's role be on the show? Okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles. Then we have the Emperor. Okay. She's definitely there to stack her money. Bad Dolly's a hard worker. She's definitely values hard work, stacking her bread. She's almost there. I feel like there was a financial goal that she wants to hit. And I feel like being on the show is going to help her reach her financial goals. Okay. But we have the 8 of Swords here. We got the 8 of Swords. So something she's refusing to see. She's being bounded or tied down to this. Whenever I see this card for their readings, I'm always getting like a contract. Like there's some type of contract that is binding. It's a binding contract that she's in right now. Okay. She's going to go into this. So what she expects to come out of this show is going to be different. Like she's expecting it to be one way and it's going to be a completely different scenario. Okay. Show me Bad Dolly and what her role will be. I feel like the Emperor, this energy is Lumel Plummer. This is giving me his energy here. Her role on the show is like to be a worker. Like she's a worker. I'm seeing like a worker. Okay. Someone's being sneaky here, doing things behind the scenes, trying to get away with something here. With the Moon card, yeah, somebody's trying to get away with something. Clarify the Emperor with the 7 of Swords. Okay. We have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like when it comes to the finances, financially, Bad Dolly's going to make a lot of money. She's going to make a lot of money on this show. But there's a sneaky aspect to it. So I'm hoping this is not... Don't sleep with Lemmy. If you see this, don't sleep with him. Please don't. Okay? But there's something sneaky going on behind the scenes here. With the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups does talk about emotional fulfillment. It talks about happiness and all of that. So this is a good card to come out in her reading. Okay? So this means that the money and the exposure and the networking that she's able to leverage from being on the show is not only going to help her, but it's going to help her family. Okay, it's going to help other people around her as well. Okay, I see some children here, husband and wife here. Okay, so this is going to help her financially with herself and her family. So there are other people around her that are going to benefit from her being on this show. What's the Seven of Swords? Why is the Seven of Swords here? With the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this is opportunities. This is great financial opportunities coming in for her. Okay, I do feel like she is going to seize the opportunity. There's going to be other opportunities that come about from this. So like after she films, there will be other opportunities to make money, and I feel like she's going to take it for what it is. Okay, so this is giving me a card of like opportunity, being an opportunist, and that doesn't necessarily have to be being an opportunist in a negative sense, but she's an opportunist. You know, the opportunity presents itself, she's going for it. She's not turning down the bag. Okay, is what I'm getting. Can I get 3 more cards to close out her reading? 3 more. Okay, so the next card that came out is the Queen of Swords. So this is her. She's very... She's coming out as a queen, so she speaks up for herself. She defends herself. I feel like she's going to be the voice of reason on the show. Like she's like a... Yeah, like the voice of reason. She could be an air sign, so this could talk about Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Or she could have those aspects in her chart. I feel like people listen to her. She's kind of like this is a leadership position. So she's going to take on a very leading role. She could even be a rapper or a musician or uses communication. She's really good with words and wordplay. Okay, but she's positioned as the queen, so it's a very powerful position to be in. Yeah, she's gonna be in a very powerful position. So on the show, we'll see that we're gonna see her. We may see her music. We may see her rap. We may see her being the voice of reason on the show amongst the girls. People listen to her, listen to what she has to say, because they trust her. Well, they trust that she knows what she's talking about. Okay. What else? Yeah. Look at her coming out in a powerful position again with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands could represent another woman, but this could also be her showing up as both the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So very attractive. She has ancestral protection here. So whenever I see the black cat, this talks about your ancestors protecting you. She has the Sphinx behind her here. So she's being protected by her ancestors. Or this could be another woman like that's on the same level as her on the show. So it could be her and another woman that's on the show. They're on the same level. Like they both are equally powerful. One is a great communicator. The other one is equally powerful within her right. Or this could be her showing up as both, you know, both aspects, okay, of the Queen of Swords, which is a great communicator, and someone that knows when to take action. So she's able to seize the opportunity that she's given, make the right decisions, make the right moves. Okay, there's ancestral protection here. Okay, so she is being protected by God, her ancestors. Okay. The Queen of Wands usually is depicted as a very attractive woman. Okay. Okay. Can I get one more card? One more card to close out Bad Dolly's reading. One more. Can I get a closing message? Okay, so the closing message for her is the Hanged Man. So there's an energy of her. How do I say this? It's like the Hangman talks about someone that is in a very uncomfortable position, right? Because they're hanging from a tree upside down. So it's a very uncomfortable position to be in. But because she's getting paid to do so, she's going to do it despite her uncomfortability. There's a lot of things that she's going to learn about herself and people around her by being on this show. She is going to seize the opportunities that she's given, though. I don't see her like she's about her money. Okay, so with the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that's a 9 of Pentacles, which means she's almost there. She has goals that she wants to reach, and I feel like she's going to do what needs to be done in order to reach those financial goals. Even if that means being in an uncomfortable position. Okay, with the Hangman. The Hangman does represent, it could be a what you call it? Could be Leo with the sun. So she could be a Leo or air sign or some type of fire sign. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay. Your bottom card is the Queen of Cups for her. So she has the Queen of Cups on the bottom, the Ace of Wands. This is her season. She's definitely, she's going to be able to use this platform to leverage other opportunities is what I'm getting with this. Okay. And she comes out in very powerful positions, or she's setting herself up to be around a lot of powerful women that will help her reach her goals. Okay. Because we have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands. Her bottom card is the Queen of Cups, right? So someone that is emotionally stable, okay? This is a mother, a wife, a lover, okay? So another powerful position to be in. And then we have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new opportunity, okay? Taking action, taking necessary steps. But something doesn't turn out the way that she wanted it to here, okay? So there could be some disappointment in the near future. Could be some disappointment here. It could have to do with a partner, because we have the 5 of Cups, and then the next card is the High Priestess, right? So there's some type of secret that comes out. Could be about someone that she's with the King of Cups, okay? So this is her here, and this would be like the counterpart, all right? So there's some type of secret that comes out, maybe about a lover of hers, okay, or someone that's, you know, romantic interest. All right, so that was Bad Dolly's reading. This is part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video if you've reached the end of this, and thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.